Hey, Mike. Hey, Dazzle.
Hey. Hey, how are you?
All right, guys. So today's workout, 4 rounds for time. It's going to be a 400-meter run. We're doing the Zoom version, 2 rounds of 30 butt kickers, 30 high knees, 30 ground and place steps. After that, 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then 30 lateral hops over the dumbbell. So all you need for this workout today is a dumbbell and ideally some space to run. It takes about 20-ish minutes to get done. So not a crazy long workout, but yeah, pretty decent amount of running. You have about a mile there. Cool. So whenever you're ready, you're either going to do the Zoom version or go for 400.
Sorry, what was it? 30 butt kickers?
Mike, you're still muted if you're trying to say something.
I'm not, though.
Okay, then I couldn't hear you.
Okay. What is it? 30 butt kickers?
I still can't.
Oh.
Wait, can you say it again now?
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Oh. What is 30 butt kickers and then?
Just a second. So the indoor version is kickers, 30 high knees, 30 run and play steps. Again, 2 rounds, 30 butt kickers, 30 high knees, 30 run and play steps. All right, after that, we're going to go with some standing figure eights. Okay, so I'm going to pull my right knee up with both hands. Then I'm going to get my left hand on my right foot. I'm going to pull my right heel up and then press down into the right knee. I'm going to release that leg. Then I'm going to go left knee up. Right hand grabs the left foot comes up. I'm going to push into the left knee and then return to where I started. Let's go with 12 alternating reps. Really focus on pushing down on the inside of that knee. You should feel it on the outside of your leg. All right, then we're gonna go with some scorpion kicks. So chest on the floor, arms out to the sides. You're gonna pull the right arm in, right foot across to left hand. Then you're going to do the opposite, left hand in, left foot across to right hand. Let's go with 12 alternating reps. All right, after that, we're going to go with some body weight Jefferson curls. So I'm going to cross my arms over my chest. I'm going to start by tucking my chin. Once my chin is tucked, I'm going to slowly round my spine, one vertebra at a time. And then I'm going to get as close to my toes as possible. And then I'm going to reverse that. So the goal is to keep your legs as straight as you can. A slight knee bend is okay. You're really just focusing on feeling this in the hamstrings and low back at the end range. You can even pause for a little at the bottom if needed. Let's go with 12 nice and slow reps. All right, after that, we're going to go with a back plank variation. So for the back plank, I'm going to lie down on the ground, this time with my chest facing the ceiling. From here, I'm going to pinch my shoulder blades together behind my back and pull them down just like I was doing a turtle giraffe. From there, I'm going to have my arms extended directly above my chest. From here, I'm going to get my toes to face the ceiling and my heels together as close as possible. And then from there, pushing my heels into the ground, I'm going to let my hips come up 2 to 3 inches off the ground. I should be feeling this in my hamstrings, my glutes, and my back. And we're just going to hold for a minute. So again, shoulders down and away, just like a turtle giraffe, arms directly over the chest, toes up and heels together. And then you're going to pull your heels towards your glutes so your hips come up. We're going to hold that for a minute. In 3, 2, and up. Again, you should feel this in the hamstrings, glutes, and back. Thirty more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, now we're gonna do a toe tap plus a push-up. So I'm gonna start in a slightly straddled plank. I'm gonna go opposite hand to opposite toe, and then do a push-up. So that's 1 rep. Again, opposite hand, opposite toe, 1 push-up. Let's go with 10 of those. All right, after that, have the weight that you're gonna use for the workout nearby. We're gonna do a weighted glute bridge hold this time. So I'm gonna have my heels nice and close to my glutes, shoulders down and away from my ears, just like we did in the back plank. You're gonna raise that dumbbell, you're gonna rest that dumbbell on your hips, and then you're just gonna come up to the top of the glute bridge, and we're gonna hold for 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1, and hold. You're gonna hold for 30 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, from there, we're gonna do some inchworm walkouts. So I'm gonna place my hands in front of my feet. I'm gonna walk my hands out a little bit further than a plank, ideally getting my chest as close to the ground as possible. And then I'm gonna walk back in and stand. So you don't have to do a push-up at the bottom of the rep, just walk your hands out past your head. Let's go with 8 of those. All right, and then we're gonna finish off the warm up with some weighted frog pumps. So for the weighted frog pumps, you're gonna come back to your weight. This time you are gonna have your heels as close to your glutes as possible, but you're gonna have your feet together like you would for a sit-up. So heels as close to your glutes as possible in this butterfly position. Then you're gonna rest your shoulders and back just like you did for the glute bridge. You're gonna place the weight on your hips, and same thing this time. You're gonna push, well, this time you're gonna push your feet together as you raise your hips. So it's kind of like a glute bridge, but with your feet together. You should feel this one in the hamstrings a little bit more. Let's go with 10 reps. Cool. All right, now we're going to talk about the workout. So again, 4 rounds, 400-meter run, 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, 30 lateral hops over the dumbbell. Cool. All right, we're going to start off nice and simple like we usually do with just 10 alternating dumbbell deadlifts. After the 10 deadlifts, we're going to go with 8 alternating high pulls. And then after 8 alternating high pulls, we're going to go with 6 alternating snatches. Make sure the turnover is fast at the elbow, and remember you can switch on the way down or on the floor. All right, and then after that, the last movement we have are the lateral hops over the dumbbell. So for the lateral hops over the dumbbell, I'm just gonna have the dumbbell to the right or left of my feet, and you're just gonna have back and forth. Try to stay as close to that dumbbell as possible. Let's just go with 10 hops. All right, so again, 4 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, 30 lateral hops over the dumbbell. This is a mile run, 120 alternating dumbbell snatches, and 120 lateral hops over the dumbbell. That is a lot of snatches, so I would break them up into sets of 10, starting the third and then the final round, just because that is going to get tiring on the shoulders pretty fast. Any questions?
Nope. So it's just butt kickers, high knees, run in place twice.
Yep. 30 butt kickers, 30 high knees, 30 run in place steps 2 times.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to reset my timer and then we'll start. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 minutes in. Ten minutes in. Done. Nice job. 13:35. That was super fast. How heavy was your dumbbell?
30.
Okay, not too bad.
The heaviest I got.
That's true. Hey, it just means you have to move faster, which isn't necessarily a bad thing in CrossFit.
I know.
We're going to do a quick cool down and then I'll let you go. We're just going to do some calf stretches and cat cows. So for the calf stretch, you're going to get as much of your toe on the wall as possible. You're going to lean into the wall, really trying to feel the stretch along your whole calf, and we're going to hold for a minute. And hold. Gonna hold for 30 more seconds on this side. Try to lean into that foot a little bit more. And relax. Now we're going to switch over to the other side. Same thing. Get as much of your toe on the wall as possible and really into that, lean into that front foot. And hold. Is it raining over there?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. I was like, oh, you usually go running. It's also just pouring outside right now, so.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was unmuted. Yeah, it's raining, but it's also
Yeah.
a new like batch of mosquitoes hatched,
Oh,
and you basically like
my God.
you can't be outside right now. Like you get between the car, and it's just like 5 mosquitoes on your body.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do cat cows now. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're gonna tuck the chin, round the low back, untuck the chin, untuck the low back. Let's go with 12 reps. Are you one of those people that's just like a mosquito's favorite person to bite? Because I
Yeah.
always get bitten. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's like if I wear low socks and like I could be fully covered, the only thing that's exposed is like part of my ankle on low socks, and I'll come back with like 30 bites.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's weird. They keep hatching, and then it'll go away, and you're like, oh, okay, the yard's nice again, and then suddenly, like you just walk into the car, and just between you opening and closing the car door, there's 5 mosquitoes in the car.
Oh, does bug spray work, or is it just kind of useless at this point?
I mean, it might like deflect them to somebody else, but it doesn't really work.
Mm.
But they
I've
also
never
go
used bugs.
Dazzle,
Yeah. Do they bite Dazzle? Because
Yeah.
my dog does get my dog with like thinner hair. She does get mosquito bites pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Does your dog take like Frontline or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's for the mosquitoes, heartworm or something.
I
Right?
still find that like for heartworm it works, but in the summer, even if we use Frontline like against ticks and mosquitoes, it's still for the mosquitoes. I still always find bumps on my dogs.
Yeah. Well,
I think
it just keeps them from getting infected with what a mosquito can give them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know you live like I'm assuming you live in like a grassier area right now. And I have like a fair amount of greenery where I am. So it's always walking through that. So it's hard for them not to get bitten, and then they're just sitting there like scratching themselves all day.
I know.
I feel so bad, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, the tick thing is crazy. I mean, Dazzle has a Lyme disease vaccine, so that's good.
Mhm.
But they don't have one for humans, so like, I don't know.
I mean, listen, at least the dog is protected because, oh my God, God forbid they get Lyme disease. That's something that you don't want to go to the vet
Yeah,
for.
our friend's dog died of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like ended up giving it like weird heart problems.
I've heard dogs can get heart problems not just from Lyme disease, but what's the other one that they can get bitten by? Oh, the rabies one. Because my other dog, who's a puppy, isn't old enough to get his vaccine yet. And we had an incident where he got bitten by a rat on the beach, and it was just so scary.
Oh my God.
Because he didn't get his vaccine yet, and he was like bleeding. The rat bit him until he was bleeding, and we're just freaking out, like, oh my God, does he need antibiotics? Like, he's not vaccinated yet. What the heck? It turned out fine. He got the antibiotics and everything, but that's just so scary.
How did he get the rat?
So we live on the beach, and in the jetty, there's like seagulls and rats and crabs and like all kinds of stuff. And I was walking my dog on the beach, and then out of nowhere, he sees a rat run into the jetty. So he chases after the rat, and dogs are small enough that they can move between the rocks. So anyway, he ended up trying to play with the rat, and then the rat bit him right here, like right on it. And then, he was bleeding, and it was just.
Did the rat get away?
So glad that's over. I think so. They were like so deep in the jetty, it was basically in the water at that point. But I know that the rat bit him. I hope the rat survived. But that was just not fun to deal with. I don't want to deal with Lyme disease after that.
Yeah, no. My friend's dog, the first day with a new dog walker, killed a rat on the sidewalk. Like just grabbed it and killed it. And the new dog walker was just like, I can't do it.
Are you serious? After the first day? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, unfortunately, my other little dog actually ate a whole bird. The one that's smaller than my puppy. Like, this was years ago, but we were on the beach again, and she just ate a little bird just in like one go. Like, there was no blood or anything. It just, there was a bird one second, there wasn't a bird the next second. But yeah, it's weird if you see that happen, but it's not uncommon.
No. All right. Thank you, Ursula.
You're welcome. I'll see you, Mike.
See you later.